but my mind is at rest, carrying the burden. I am putting it to the test. Peace is in silence, it's awaiting the soul, keeping the vision, keeping the control. I'm walking with armor made of absolute calm, giving the industry a spiritual bomb. They want me heated, they want me to break, but I'm moving with purpose for goodness sake. Heavy is the peace that I carry inside. It pulls at the shoulders but lifts up the heart. We knew the ending before we did the start. The pressure is real but we stand in the glow, watching the seeds of the quietness grow. Heavy peace, a mountain of grace. Find the center in this volatile space. It's not for the weak, it's a burden of gold. The greatest power that a life can hold. Yeah. When the storms are raging and the trees start to bend, we stand like the river, we stand like a friend. The peace is a pressure, a physical might, guiding us forward into the light. I'm carrying tons of the truth on my back, steering the rhythm, keeping on track. They fear the quiet, they fear the repose, but this is the secret that everyone knows. Peace is the weapon, the ultimate force. It pulls at the shoulders but lifts up the heart. We knew the ending before we did the start. The pressure is real but we stand in the glow, watching the seeds of the quietness grow. Heavy peace, a mountain of grace. Finding the center in this volatile space. It's not for the weak, it's a burden of gold. The greatest power that a life can hold. Moving with grace, we occupy the struggle, we occupy the space. The heavy peace is all we ever need. Heavy, real peace. Heavy peace, a mountain of grace. Finding the center in this volatile space is not for the weak, it's a burden of gold. The greatest power that a life can hold. Carry it well, be at peace. Carry it well, be at peace. As the sun goes down over the western sea, I reflect on the meaning of being truly free. The daylight is gone, the shadows start to grow, reminding us that everything must change below. Don't fear the darkness that approaches the land. Everything is moving according to Jah's hand. Rest your weary soul from the heat of the day. Let the cool night wash your troubles away. Yeah, watching the sunset from my bedroom window, smoking on this herb, watching the wind blow. Another day survived in this concrete jungle maze, thinking about the homies who died in their younger days. The dusk is approaching, The streetlights turn on, wondering if I live to see the next dawn. But I find a strange peace when the night takes over, calming down the mind of a frantic street soldier. The twilight is calling the weary to rest, putting all the stress and the madness to test. We chase the dust because the night brings clarity, a sacred moment of spiritual solidarity. Chasing dust as the orange sky turns to blue, finding a version of ourselves that is true. Let the slow lo-fi hip-hop beat set the mood, entering a state of deep gratitude. Yeah. Chasing dust, leaving the daylight worries behind, searching for the peace that is hard to find. The system wants you busy from morning till night, so you never have the time to look for the light. They exhaust your body, they drain your brain, keeping you locked in the cycle of pain. But the evening is a gift from the Creator above, a time for reflection, a time for pure love. So sit by the fire, let the music take flight. Welcome the beautiful mystery of the night. When the sun goes down, the matrix slows its pace, giving me a chance to drop out of the race. No politicians talking, no sirens in my ear, it's the inner voice making everything clear. I write my best verses when the moon starts to shine, connecting my struggle with the cosmic design. Death is just the sunset into a brighter day. That's the philosophy I carry along the way. The twilight is calling the weary to rest, putting all the stress and the madness to test. We chase the dust because the night brings clarity, a sacred moment of spiritual solidarity. Chasing dust as the orange sky turns to blue, finding a version of ourselves that is true. Let the slow lo-fi hip-hop beat set the mood, entering a state of deep gratitude. Chasing dust, leaving the daylight worries behind, searching for the peace that is hard to find. Let the evening shadows make you feel whole. Tomorrow ain't promised, so we cherish the night, preparing our spirits for the eternal light. Peace be unto the evening tide, to every soul hustling in the dark. Keep the pride, we merge with the stars, chasing dust as the orange sky turns to blue, of ourselves that is true. Let the slow lo-fi hip-hop beat set the mood, entering a state of deep gratitude. Chasing dust, leaving the daylight worries behind, searching for the peace that is hard to find. Good night to the ghetto, sleep tight, watch over your sleep, rest well. There is a battle that nobody can see. It takes place inside the mind of you and me. The enemy doesn't always come with a sword. Sometimes they deceive with a flattering word. They poison the water, they poison the air, spreading the pollen of doubt and despair. But the spiritual warrior stays quiet and still, conquering the mountain with the righteous will. Yeah, mental warfare, they plotting on my brain, trying to make me go completely insane. They use the media to propagate the fear, distorting the vision that used to be clear. I gotta keep my guard to protect my inner space, living in a world with a double-sided face. No guns in this fight, just a clash of the mind, trying to leave a legacy for those left behind. The quietest storm carries the greatest might. We moving through the shadows, avoiding the light. No weapons formed against us shall ever stand, as we march silently across the burning land. Silent warfare, fought in the depths of the soul, reclaiming the pieces to make ourselves whole. Let the slow, lo-fi tempo ease the inner strain, finding the wisdom hidden inside the pain. Silent warfare, a revolution without a sound, turning the psychological matrix upside down. They build up fortresses of vanity and pride, but they cannot hide the corruption inside. The truth is a whisper that breaks down the wall, causing the giant of Babylon to fall. So do not be troubled by the noise that they make. Maintain your composure for your children's sake. The power of silence is a magnificent shield, the ultimate weapon that a good man can wield. They want me to react, want me to lose control, so they can put a price tag directly on my soul. But I'm playing chess now, calculating moves, stepping through the rhythm of these lo-fi grooves. I fight for my consciousness, fight for my peace, waiting for the day when this madness will cease. A silent assassin with a spiritual plan, standing tall in the mirror as a righteous man. The quietest storm carries the greatest might. We moving through the shadows, avoiding the light. No weapons formed against us shall ever stand, as we march silently across the burning land. Silent warfare, fought in the depths of the soul, reclaiming the pieces to make ourselves whole. Let the slow, lo-fi tempo ease the inner strain, finding the wisdom hidden inside the pain. Silent warfare, a revolution without a sound, turning the psychological matrix upside down. They can't conquer what they cannot see. The spirit belongs to eternity, quietly building our army of light, winning the battle without a physical fight. Be still and know that Jah is supreme, awakening the world from a terrible dream. The victory is already ours. Silent warfare, fought in the depths of the soul, reclaiming the pieces to make ourselves whole. Let the slow, lo-fi tempo ease the inner strain, finding the wisdom hidden inside the pain. Silent warfare, a revolution without a sound, turning the psychological matrix upside down. Internal peace, that is the goal. Stay focused, don't let them take control. No, 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 no. Na 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 na. Babylon built walls of iron and stone, trying to make the children feel all alone. They pave over the grass where the wildflowers grew, blinding your eyes from the morning dew. But look inside your heart, don't look at the street. There is a holy ground beneath your feet. No asphalt can stop the green grass from birth. We are the ancient keepers of this beautiful earth. Yeah. Standing on the corner where the projects loom, looking for a rose that can bloom in this gloom. Sirens screaming loud while the helicopters spin, wondering where the hell does a ghetto child begin. They want us to believe that this asphalt is our cage, locking up our future, feeding on our rage. But I see a paradise behind these metal bars, a spiritual kingdom underneath the stars. Break down the concrete, let the rivers flow. Out of the shadows, watch the young seeds grow. We find our heaven where the suffering lies, looking at the world through our ancestors' eyes. Concrete Zion, rising from the pavement floor. Open up the heavy, locked up iron door. Slow down the heartbeat, let the music breathe, uncovering the truths that the wicked underneath. Concrete Zion, holy sanctuary in the rough, proving that our love is more than enough. They tell you that the city is the only place to be, selling you a vision that will never set you free. A marketplace of vanity, a stadium of sin, when no one ever wonders how the soul is within. But Jah has made a promise to the humble and the meek, a refuge of salvation for the weary who seek. So let the roots grow deep through the cracks of the wall. The empires of deception are destined to fall. My block is a battlefield, an institutional maze. Everybody walking through a smoke-filled haze, but the manifesting visions of a brighter domain, where the brothers don't gotta hustle in the pouring rain. We building up an empire that money can't buy, reclaiming our identity, aiming for the sky, from the belly of the beast to the promised land. United as a nation, making our stand. Break down the concrete, let the rivers flow. Out of the shadows, watch the young seeds grow. We find our heaven where the suffering lies, looking at the world through our ancestors' eyes. Concrete Zion, rising from the pavement floor. Open up the heavy, locked up iron door. Slow down the heartbeat, let the music breathe, uncovering the truths that the wicked underneath. Concrete Zion, holy sanctuary in the rough, proving that our love is more than enough. Even in the gutter we can touch the divine. Let the inner light of salvation shine, transcending the ghetto, rising above the pain, washing our spirits in the spiritual rain. No more captivity, no more mental chains, just a pure soul where the righteousness reigns. Welcome to the kingdom we build with our hands. Concrete Zion, rising from the pavement floor. Open up the heavy, locked up iron door. Slow down the heartbeat, let the music breathe, uncovering the truths that the wicked underneath. Concrete Zion, holy sanctuary in the rough, proving that our love is more than crown of deceit, built on the backs of the people on the street. They think their authority will never fade away, but the crown is breaking more and more every day. True sovereignty doesn't come from a human throne. It is a spiritual blessing from Jah alone. So do not envy the status of the corrupt king. His wealth cannot buy the salvation we sing. Yeah, they put a crown on my head and set up the trap, hoping I would stumble while delivering this rap. The fame is a heavy burden, a beautiful delusion, leaving the young mind in a state of confusion. I saw the corruption at the top of the mountain peak, where the leaders ignore the cries of the weak. A broken crown, meaning the industry is fraudulent, but my spiritual integrity remains dominant. The earthly kingdoms are starting to fracture and fall. We tearing down the pictures hanging on their wall. We don't need their validation or their plastic prize. We see through the deception with our own eyes. Broken crowns shattering into the dust tonight, stepping out the matrix and into the light. Let the slow reggae groove align your inner state, reclaiming your sovereignty before it's too late. Broken crown, the illusion of power is gone, as we march gracefully into a brand new dawn. They fight for the power, they fight for the gold, selling out the virtues that their ancestors told. But the crown built on malice will eventually break, leaving you alone with the mistakes that you make. Look inside your soul for the true royal blood that survives the fire and survives the flood. You are a child of the Creator, magnificent and free. That is the definition of true majesty. They wanted me to be a king in their twisted game, trading my community for the fortune and fame. But I threw away the crown, chose the people instead, standing in the trenches where the real blood is shed. I'd rather be a servant for the hopeless and poor than a puppet for the matrix behind the closed door. Let their empire crumble, let the structure fall. We're building up a kingdom that belongs to us all. The earthly kingdoms are starting to fracture and fall. We tearing down the pictures hanging on their wall. We don't need their validation or their plastic prize. We see through the deception with our own eyes. Broken crown shattering into the dust tonight, stepping out the matrix and into the light. Let the slow reggae groove align your inner state, reclaiming your sovereignty before it's too late. Broken crown, the illusion of power is gone, as we march gracefully into a brand new dawn. Dawn, 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 dawn. Take complete control. We don't bow to the idols of the corporate state. We carry our majesty through the narrow gate. Righteousness over royalty. Every single day, keep your head high. Don't let them take your soul away. The kingdom is within you. Broken crown shattering into the dust tonight, out the matrix and into the light. Let the slow reggae groove align your inner state, reclaiming your sovereignty before it's too late. Broken crown, the illusion of power is gone, as we march gracefully into a brand new dawn. Throw away the illusions, stay royal inside. Say like our lips forever, protect the soul. oh yeah. Every mark on your skin tells a story of grace, a map of the trials that you had to face. Don't hide the wounds that the journey has made. They are the medals of the spiritual brigade. The wicked them strike you with malice and spite, but Jah turn your injuries into your might. A healed soul is a beautiful sight to behold, more precious than diamonds, more valuable than gold. Yeah, I carry 5 bullet wounds deep in my flesh, reminding me daily that my breathing is fresh. They tried to erase me, leave me dead in the street, but I rose back up on my own 2 feet. Yeah. These scars are my trophies, the proof I survived, the evidence of how hard to get the child strived. No longer ashamed of the pain I went through, it made me the prophet that is speaking to you. The damage they inflicted became our sacred shield. The broken pieces are finally getting healed. We wear our history proudly on our chest, putting the power of resilience to the test. Sacred scars shining like stars in the night, proof that we fought the good spiritual fight. Let the slow lo-fi tempo wash over the pain, turning the trauma into spiritual gain. Sacred scars, beautiful marks of the brave, oh, rising above the limitations of the grave. The whip of the oppressor may tear at the back, but the dignity of the spirit will never crack. They can hurt the flesh, but they can't touch the mind, the holy sanctuary that they never can find. So let the scars heal in the rivers of light, guiding the others through the darkness of night. Your suffering was never intended in vain. Wisdom is born from the depths of the pain. They want me to hide what I've been through in life, act like a superstar who never faced strife, but I put my trauma directly in the track, showing the youth how to bounce right back. Every betrayal, every institution, a scar contributed to making me the man that you are. We ain't damaged goods, we are warriors of gold, with the greatest story that the streets ever told. The damage they inflicted became our sacred shield. The broken pieces are finally getting healed. We wear our history proudly on our chest, putting the power of resilience to the test. Shining like stars in the night, proof that we fought the good spiritual fight. Let the slow lo-fi tempo wash over the pain, turning the trauma into spiritual gain. Sacred scars, beautiful marks of the brave, oh, rising above the limitations of the grave. Power. The seed of endurance blooms into a flower. They can't stop the resurrection of a true soul. Jah took the broken pieces and made them whole. Wear your marks with pride, my brother. Never let them make you feel less than a conqueror. We are beautifully unbroken. Sacred scars, hey, shining like stars in the night. Oh, proof that we fought. Oh, the good spiritual fight. Let the solo fight tempo wash over the pain, turning the trauma rest and see. I reflect on the meaning of being truly free. The daylight is gone, the shadows start to grow, reminding us that everything must change below. Don't fear the darkness that approaches the land. Everything is moving according to Jah's hand. Rest your weary soul from the heat of the day. Let the cool night wash your troubles away. Yeah, watching the sunset from my bedroom window, smoking on this earth, watching the wind blow. Another day survived in this concrete jungle maze, thinking about the homies who died in their younger days. The dusk is approaching, the street lights turn on, wondering if I live to see the next dawn. But I find a strange peace when the night takes over, calming down the mind of a frantic street soldier. The twilight is calling the weary to rest, putting all the stress and the madness to test. We chase the dust because the night brings clarity, a sacred moment of spiritual solidarity. Chasing dust as the orange sky turns to blue, finding a version of ourselves that is true. Let the slow-lo-fi hip-hop beat set the mood, entering a state of deep gratitude. Chasing dust, leaving the daylight worries behind, searching for the peace that is hard to find. The system wants you busy from morning till night, so you never have the time to look for the light. They exhaust your body, they drain your brain, keeping you locked in a cycle of pain. But the evening is a gift from the Creator above, a time for reflection, a time for pure love. So sit by the fire, let the music take flight. Welcome the beautiful mystery of the night. When the sun goes down, the matrix slows its pace, giving me a chance to drop out of the race. No politicians talking, no sirens in my ear, just the inner voice making everything clear. I write my best verses when the moon starts to shine, connecting my struggle with the cosmic design. Death is just a sunset into a brighter day. That's the philosophy I carry along the way. The twilight is calling the weary to rest, putting all the stress and the madness to test. We chase the dust because the night brings clarity, a sacred moment of spiritual solidarity. Chasing dust as the orange sky turns to blue, finding a version of ourselves that is true. Let the slow-lo-fi hip-hop beat set the mood, entering a state of deep gratitude. Chasing dust, for the peace that is hard to find. The night hides our scars but reveals our soul. The night hides our scars, but the evening shadows make you feel whole. Tomorrow ain't promised, so we cherish the night, preparing our spirits for the eternal light. Peace be unto the evening tide, to every soul lost in the dark. Keep the pride, we march with the stars. Chasing dust as the orange sky turns to blue, finding a version of ourselves that is true. Let the slow-lo-fi hip-hop beat set the mood, entering a state of deep gratitude. Chasing dust, leaving the daylight worries behind, searching for the peace that is hard to find. call it the end. But this is the place where the broken hearts mend. There's gold in the laughter, there's wealth in the streets. When you walk with the rhythm of the universal beat. Yeah, they categorize zip codes, define us by lack. But we painting in colors, we're taking it back. It's a golden ghetto, a kingdom of worth. The most vibrant pieces of this beautiful earth, rich in the spirit, though the pockets are bare. Turn the dust into stardust, turn coal into gem. We don't need the crown that is offered by them. We shine with the fire that comes from within. Let the journey of greatness officially begin. Golden ghetto, where the real diamonds glow. Watching the seeds of our legacy grow. Oh, we hold the treasure that money can buy, underneath the light of a vast open sky. The walls are just paint, they are peeling away, revealing the glory of a brighter display. We live for the moment, we live for the light. We keep on believing through the darkest of night. My brothers are kings without castles of stone. We built up the throne in the middle of the zone. It's perspective, vision, the way that you see. I'm unlocked, unchained, and finally free. We're finding the hustle, defining the dream. Oh, turn the dust into stardust, turn coal into gem. We don't need the crown that is offered by them. We shine with the fire that comes from within. Let the journey of greatness officially begin. Golden ghetto, where the real diamonds glow. Watching the seeds of our legacy grow. Oh, we hold the treasure that money can't buy, underneath the light of a vast open sky. Luxury is love, royalty is truth, preserved in the wisdom of our eternal youth. The ghetto is golden, the story is told. We are the legends. We are the bold. Pure gold, real wealth, so rich. Golden ghetto, where the real diamonds glow. Oh, watching the seeds of our legacy grow. We hold a treasure that money can't buy, underneath the light of a vast open sky. Stay golden, shine on. Oh, yeah. Stay golden, shine on. Stay golden, shine on. Oh, na 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 na. Oh, na na. They build up machines to control the mind, leaving the warm human spirit behind. They track your footsteps, they calculate your worth, trying to own every square inch of the earth. But the digital empire is starting to crack. The ancient vibrations are pushing them back. No electricity can power a soul. Jah people are taking back full control. Yeah. Look at the matrix, they forced us to live in. No space for mistakes, no room for forgiving. They feed us corruption through television screens, destroying the youth and their beautiful dreams. They want me programmed a slave to the grid, forgetting the history of what our ancestors did. But my consciousness glitched, I broke the design, reclaiming the sovereign power of my mind. The towers of Babylon are starting to shake. The artificial simulation is about to break. They cannot control what they cannot contain. We are the anomaly inside their mainframe. System failure, pulling the plugs tonight, stepping out the darkness and into the light. Let the slow lo-fi rhythm unplug your brain, releasing the artificial systemic pain. System failure, the matrix is shutting down, taking back the dignity in every ghetto town. Their money is paper, their power is a lie. They cannot buy out the breeze in the sky. They want you depending on what they provide, so you never look at the universe inside. But the glitch in the structure is starting to show. The grassroots movements are beginning to grow. Check down the mainframe with the spiritual song. The reign of the wicked won't last very long. They're tracking my phone, they're watching my moves, but they can't predict how my spirit grooves. I'm a virus, the tyrants, a threat to the state, exposing the lies that they propagate. We turning the power completely up now. No longer the corporate idols we bow. A revolution, a thought that you cannot delete, broadcasting live from the heart to the street. The towers of Babylon are starting to shake. The artificial simulation is about to break. We cannot control what they cannot contain. We are the anomaly inside their mainframe. System failure, pulling the plugs tonight, stepping out the darkness and into the light. Let the slow lo-fi rhythm unplug your brain, releasing the artificial systemic pain. System failure, the matrix is shutting down, taking back the dignity in every ghetto town. They can't program a heart that refuses to comply. The spiritual blueprint will never die. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. In God we trust. The empire is the system failure, pulling the plugs tonight, stepping out the darkness and into the light. Let the slow lo-fi rhythm unplug your brain, releasing the artificial systemic pain. System failure, the matrix is shutting down, taking back the dignity in every ghetto town. Power down, open your eyes, sail off, free your mind completely. spirit to the frequency of home, where the truth is the anchor wherever we roam. Let the lies fall away like the leaves in the rain. We are the pulse that will shatter the chain. I'm radiating honesty, shifting the scale. The truth is the message, the truth cannot fail. They build up the tower on the foundation of sand, but I'm shaking the earth with the facts in my hand. Frequency rising, the static is dead. Can you feel the hum? Can you feel the tone? We're reclaiming the kingdom, the throne of our own. The vibration is healing, the vibration is pure. The only medicine, the only sure cure. Truth vibration, ringing through the air, dissolving the deception, stripping it bare. We live on the frequency, high and divine. Let the power of reality finally shine. No mystery here, just the clarity deep. Awakening promises we're destined to keep. The earth is resounding, the heavens agree. Truth is the key that will set us all free. I'm pumping the signal, the universal code, taking the burden, lightening the load. If you aren't authentic, you're stuck in the dark. I'm igniting the system, I'm providing the spark. Real recognize real in the frequency shift. Can you feel the hum? Can you feel the tone? We're reclaiming the kingdom, the throne of our own. The vibration is healing, the vibration is pure. The only medicine, the only sure cure. Truth vibration, ringing through the air, dissolving the deception, stripping it bare. We live on the frequency, high and divine. Let the power of reality finally shine. Resonate, levitate, let the truth ring. The vibration is everything, we are the king. Truth is the master, truth is the key. Just the truth vibrate high. Truth vibration, ringing through the air, dissolving the deception, stripping it bare. We live on the frequency, high and divine. Let the power of reality finally shine. True frequencies, stay tuned. Oh yeah. Wake up with gratitude, bless up the day. Work in the garden in the humble way. No need for the spotlight, no need for the fame. Just doing the duty, just honoring the name. I'm grinding in silence, no flash in the pan. Just sticking to the mission, sticking to the plan. They want the appearance, I want the result. I'm calculated, careful, I'm an adult. building the empire one brick at a time. It's not about ego, it's not about pride. It's about the conviction that's burning inside. We put in the labor, we put in the sweat, the finest reward that you'll ever get. Humble hustle, moving through the grind, leaving the vanity far behind. We reach for the stars with our feet on the ground, the most precious treasure that we ever found. The seed is small, but the tree is so tall. We work for the many, we work for the all. Our humble vibration, our patient belief, finding the joy in the relief of the grief. I'm keeping it modest, keeping it tight, doing the work in the dead of the night. They that chase the illusion, I chase the dream. I'm rowing the boat up against the stream. Success is a marathon, not a quick sprint. It's not about ego, it's not about pride. It's about the conviction that's burning inside. We put in the labor, we put in the sweat, the finest reward that you'll ever get. Humble hustle, moving through the grind, leaving the vanity far behind. We reach for the stars with our feet on the ground, the most precious treasure that we ever found. Work with the heart, hustle with grace. We're winning the marathon, we're winning the race. Humble in spirit, firm in the goal. Stay humble, keep hustling. Humble hustle, moving through the grind, leaving the vanity far behind. We reach for the stars with our feet on the ground, the most precious treasure that we ever found. Stay humble, hustle on. Stay humble, hustle on. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Yeah. Change doesn't always come with the thunderous sound. Sometimes it rises quietly from the underground, like a soft velvet glove wrapping around the stone, dismantling the foundations of the wicked throne. Through the gentleness of love, the hard hearts break. Every peaceful word is a step that we take. Don't let the noise of Babylon confuse your ears. The quietest revolution outlives the years. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, they expected blood, expected riots in the street, but we're changing up the tactics of how we compete. A velvet revolution, smooth but precise, educating the masses without paying the ultimate price. We using our intellect, our music, and our art to spark a massive shift inside the human heart. No bricks thrown, just knowledge dropped on the track, reshaping the future, no turning back. The softest water can erode the hardest rock. We rewriting the caress your weary mind, leaving the chaotic aggression far behind. Velvet revolution, the subtle power of grace, transforming the reality of this global place. The tyrants rely on the hatred that you give, because that is the fuel that allows them to live. But when you respond with a sophisticated peace, their control over your destiny begins to cease. So let your words be like velvet, elegant and pure, a comforting blanket that provides the global cure. The meek are rising up without a physical sword, conquering the empires with the power of the word. They wanted us angry, wanted us acting out the stereotype, but we too smart for the traps in the corporate hype. We organize now, moving with a royal stride, replacing the street trauma with ancestral pride. A velvet transition from the gutter to the crown, elevating every single mind in the town. My poetry is smooth, but it pierces the regime, living out the parameters of the ultimate dream. The softest water can erode the hardest rock. We're rewriting the destination of the entire block. Without a single weapon, we take our final stand, spreading a velvet vibration across the broken land. Velvet revolution, smooth, gentle and deep, awakening the consciousness of the people asleep. Let the lo-fi jazz chords caress your weary mind, leaving the chaotic aggression far behind. Oh, velvet revolution, the subtle power of grace, transforming the reality of this global place. We are entering a brand new spiritual age, smooth operation, changing the system from within. That is the only way the righteous can win. Stay sophisticated, stay educated, my brothers. The future is velvet. Velvet revolution, smooth, gentle and deep, awakening the consciousness of the people asleep. Let the lo-fi jazz chords caress your weary mind, leaving the chaotic aggression far behind. Velvet revolution, velvet revolution, the subtle power of grace, transforming the reality of this global place. Keep it smooth, keep it smooth, keep it royal, keep it royal. Velvet, seal our beautiful vibration. Jagai. Deep beneath the sidewalk, the river starts to flow, feeding all the garden where the bitter shadows grow. You can pour the cement, you can build your wall, but the roots are hungry, watch them rise and stand tall. I'm a product of the pressure, diamond in the dirt, turning all the trauma into verses for the hurt. They see the surface, they don't see the depth. Every single struggle is a promise that I kept, writing my history in the cracks of the street. Through the gray, we find a way to bloom, chasing away the heavy, suffocating gloom. The foundation is solid, built in the dark, waiting for the friction to ignite the spark. Concrete roots, holding up the sky, teaching us to live Concrete is cold, but the spirit is warm. Learning how to dance in the middle of the storm. Don't fear the hardness, don't fear the weight. It's only making stronger the hand of fate. I'm pushing through the gravel, scratching at the glass, watching all the pretenders let the moments pass. I planted my seed in the wasteland of stone, finding the kingdom I can finally call home. Steady and patient, watch the garden expand. Through the gray, we find a way to bloom, chasing away the heavy, suffocating gloom. The foundation is solid, built in the dark, waiting for the friction to ignite the spark. Concrete roots, holding up the sky, teaching us to live, teaching us to fly. We grow against the odds, we never lose our way, turning every midnight into brand new day. Stronger than the steel, deeper than the pain. We are the sunshine, dancing in the rain. Ground is our witness, sky is our goal. Nothing can stifle the truth in the soul. Deep roots, solid ground, growing upward. Oh, concrete roots, holding up the sky, teaching us to live, teaching us to fly. We grow against the odds, we never lose our way, turning every midnight into brand new day. Stay grounded, let it bloom. Stay grounded, let it bloom. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, na, na, na. No loud voices, no need for the parade, just a steady motion in the decisions we made. The world is shifting underneath the feet, while we find the balance, bitter and sweet. I'm moving in shadows, making the moves, finding the rhythm, finding the grooves. No banners waving, no need for the noise. I'm reclaiming the power, reclaiming the joys. It's a quiet uprising, a tectonic shift. Changes and screaming, it's felt in the bone. Building a future, carving the stone. We are the architects of the unseen way, turning the darkness into the day. Silent revolution, taking the tide, with nothing to fear and nothing to hide. The message is humble, the impact is deep, waking the giant from a century of sleep. The flower grows quiet, the mountains stand still, yet they change the landscape by their own will. We are the water that softens the clay, paving the future in our own way. Look at the progress, look at the growth. I'm keeping my promise, I'm taking the oath. It's not about glory, it's not about height, it's about holding the torch in the night. Changing the system from the inside out. Changes and screaming, it's felt in the bone. Building a future, carving the stone. We are the architects of the unseen way, turning the darkness into the day. Silent revolution, taking the tide, with nothing to fear and nothing to hide. The message is humble, the impact is deep, waking the giant from a century of sleep. No, 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 no. Oh, yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah. Listen to the whisper in the ancient wind, the story of where humanity sinned. They build up empires out of greed and lies, ignoring the warning in the changing skies. But a true prophet walks with open feet, preaching the truth to the lonely street. No need for a temple, no need for a shrine. The truth is alive in your heart and mind. I ain't a saint, but I see the matrix clear, preaching reality to the youngsters here. They call me crazy cause I speak my mind, exposing the traps that they left behind. A street prophet with a pen and a pad, telling the stories of the lives we had. From the street corners to the dynamic stage, a caged bird shouting out his righteous rage. Clear the smoke so the blind can see, unshackle the minds and set them free. The concrete jungle cannot hide the sun. The revolution of the soul has begun. Street prophet, speaking words of ancient gold, the greatest stories that were never told. Through the lo-fi haze and the reggae groove, watch how the mountain of oppression moves. Street prophet, guiding us through the storm, keeping the cold nights safe and warm. Pharaoh's army tried to close the gate, feeding the people with fear and hate. But love is the arrow that pierces the shield, the greatest power that the truth can yield. So listen closely to the rhythm we bring, a healing vibration that the angels sing. Don't let them buy in your immortal soul. Maintain your virtue and remain whole. They want a script, but I speak from the gut, living in a world where the doors are shut. I see the future and it looks so cold if we keep selling out our lives for gold. So I stand on the block like a visionary seer, chasing away every shadow of fear. My words are weapons for the dispossessed, a lyrical prophet till I rest in chest. Clear the smoke so the blind can see, unshackle the minds and set them free. The concrete carrying the burden. I am putting it to the test. Peace isn't silence, it's a weight in the soul. Keeping the vision, keeping the control. Yeah, I'm walking with armor made of absolute calm, giving the industry a spiritual bomb. They want me heated, they want me to break, but I'm moving with purpose, for goodness sake. Heavy is the peace that I carry inside.
It pulls at the shoulders but lifts up the heart. We knew the ending before we did the start. The pressure is real but we stand in the glow, watching the seas of the quietness grow.
Heavy peace, a mountain of grace, finding the center in this volatile space. It's not for the weak, it's a burden of gold, the greatest power that a life can hold. When the storms are raging and the trees start to bend, we stand like the river, we stand like a friend. The peace is a pressure, a physical might, guiding us forward into the light. I'm carrying tons of the truth on my back, steering the rhythm, keeping on track. They fear the quiet, they fear the repose, but this is the secret that everyone knows. Peace is the weapon, the ultimate force.
It pulls at the shoulders but lifts up the heart. We knew the ending before we did the start. The pressure is real but we stand in the glow, watching the seeds of the quietness grow.
Heavy peace, a mountain of